I know that we're sharing our desires and our knowledge and everything. And I am sorry about that. This is going to be a short video because it's a continuation onto the other one. I was about to wrap it up because I did want everybody to see it. So since I did cut that one off a little short, I want to go ahead and finish what I'm saying. We're not actually in the physical presence of each other, so therefore the energy can't pass. It's been proved. They hire people sometimes to come into the nursing homes just to touch our elderly, to share your energy. It helps their mind. It helps their soul. I mean, think about, excuse me. Oh, what about all of these service animals? All right. A service animal is an animal. It does not have the righteous, godly soul. It has an animal soul, a nephesh, just like we have. So what are we feeding when we are saying, oh, you can take that pony, that bird, that dog, that cat on a plane? Because it makes you feel better. It makes your animal feel better. Is that not worship of the creation over the creator? Oh my, I'm getting wound up here. I do not believe in this. I do not like it. I do not believe that a human being that walks with God, that has the knowledge of God, or believes in his Messiah needs an animal to make him feel better. I like my dog. I love my dog. I don't want anything to happen to it. She's crying outside the door. I won't let her in my holy room because she's nephesh. The righteousness is neshama. And that's in us. Oh, you hear her whimpering, whining. She's got a whole yard that's 7 acres to go play in, and she wants to whine at my door. But that's because she wants me. That's okay. She's an animal. I'll go out and play with her in a little bit. But anyway, I hate to get on that roll. But anyway, what is our world? What are the oligarchs? What are those people? The bureaucrats is today's word for them. What makes them think they know how to run your life or my life better than we should? When we walk with God. Hashem is our protector, our salvation, our healer. He is our home. He plucked us out of a group of souls 6 weeks before we were put into the womb. And he says, I have a mission for you. Will you accept this mission? And if we do, he puts us in the womb. And if not, he puts us back at the front of the line, right? Picks another. Okay, so I'm talking about a lot of Kabbalah here. But anyway, he gives us the option and we come here as righteous souls. And he's put us in the womb and we're a part of him. And we're going back to him. And he sent us our leaders. He sent us our teachers and our leaders. And at Mount Sinai, they accepted the Torah, which is a guide on how they will live with power in their soul and energy. They will have knowledge and wisdom in God. God will use the righteous of them to guide the righteous of the Goyim, of the nations, into the new heaven, the new earth, the new Jerusalem, and we will be there. You got to remember, it talks a lot about dry bones rising up. If that essence, if that soul of that dry bone is in heaven, it's got to come back. I don't know. What more can I say? I'm kind of rambling. Are we going to be Naaman and ask God to allow us to bow to another God in the time of Messiah? What are we going to do? We have a lot to sit down and meditate about. And I do mean meditate. Clear your mind. Don't think about the world, what's going on in it. Concentrate on God. And I had a teaching this week, and it was talking a lot about meditation, especially on the Word, on His Word, on the words of the prophets, of just sitting down in your sanctuary, in your quiet place, not picking up words, not looking at books, just meditating on Him, about His energy, His knowledge, and His wisdom, about weighing ourselves. That's what this whole time is about, the counting of the Omer. Today is day 9. Tonight will be day 9. Anyway, the counting of the Omer, and this is what the righteous nation of Israel does. And it's a weighing of the 7 attributes of God against themselves. I want to do a complete teaching on this, but if you were with me last year or the year before, you got it. We talked about it a lot. So anyway, there was a teaching here, and it's like you count the weeks, but the weeks are counted with the attributes of God. There are 7 attributes of God, and there are 7 days of the week. So their first 7 days are on chesed, loving kindness. But it's also, each day it is counted. Chesed of chesed. Day 1 of week 1. Chesed of Gevurah. Day 1, week 1, day 2. So on and so forth. And each one of his attributes, his emotional attributes, are how we count it. All right? I'm going to show those to you in just a minute. But we do not count with chesed, chokmah bina dos. Okay? Chabad. Not chesed. Chabad. Chokmah bina dos. Wisdom, knowledge, and intellect. They control the 7 emotional attributes. And that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to take the wisdom of God, the knowledge of God, and the faith in God, and which is Chokhmah, wisdom, Bina, knowledge, and Dos, intellect. You take the 2, Chokhmah and Bina, and it gives you intellect to control, and it gives you power and faith to control. So, what are they? Chesed, loving kindness and benevolence. Gevurah, justice, discipline, restraint, and awe. My eyes are beginning to water from the small print. Tiferet, beauty and harmony and compassion. Nitzach, endurance, fortitude, and ambition. Chod, humility and splendor. Yesod, bonding and foundation. And Malchut, nobility, sovereignty, and leadership. And these flow downward, and they mix together to create a lot of different things. And this is what the counting of the Omer is. It's the 49 days starting the day after Passover. We begin the count for 7 weeks. At the end of the 7 weeks, the 49 days, comes the 50th day. We'll learn about that when we get there. But we need to weigh, control, and look into our emotional attributes. So anyway, I hope that you can, I'm going to try to get it to focus so you can read it. And so this is just one of the things that we have going on at this time. We did not read the next parsha. We backed up last week and we read Shmini for the second time. This happens each year. Sometimes it happens 3 times that you'll read Shmini, but it's according to how the calendar's falling, how everything's working. Anyway, we read it twice, and we're on week 2 of the count, day 9. Week 2, day 1 was Hesed of Gevurah, loving kindness and discipline. When you discipline, you have to do it with loving kindness. So I'm going to read this to you, and then I'm going to call it a day and go out. For God did give us last Friday, or I forget what day. It was a Friday, last Friday. Not this one, this week, but before. Right after Pesach, everything came into fruition and we got our house and our land. And so I'm going to go out and walk it. Get my exercise, 7 acres. I don't have to worry about running into anybody. And then y'all are all welcome to come over. Park right out here. I'll walk 6 feet away from you and we'll walk around. We'll sit in our lounge chairs. I'll build us a fire tonight. We'll talk about God. We'll share love. And we won't break the 6 foot, the social distancing. But we'll be in the proximity of each other. You all are welcome. All of you that have my number, all of you that are my friends, all of you that are out there, call me. Come on by. I'd love to share some energy. Anyway, I love, honor, and adore Almighty, which He's given me my neshama, which I thank Him for returning to me every morning. I pray that you all do. I pray that I've helped each and every one of you to come closer to God. I hope you understand this. I know that I've moved into a video area. I know that there's not a lot of time, and sometimes I get winded, and there's not a lot of people watching, and that's okay. Those who need will see. God guides each one who needs to know. I do love y'all, and I do ask that you all come to Him, pray to Him, meditate on Him and the times. I hope to see you soon. Love, honor, and glory be to Him. Him being Hashem, God, Creator of the heavens and the earth. Blessed be His name. Praise, honor, and glory be to Him. Amen, amen, amen. We thank you, and I thank you for clicking on and listening to. And I hope that you receive blessings throughout this week. Shabbat Shalom. And until next time, I'll try to get better at this. Amen, amen, amen. So long for today.